October in Ohio is a weird time of year. Especially in the past few years, we've gotten the best weather of pretty much the whole summer, but you know you're on borrowed time, and at any moment the bottom's going to fall out and it's going to snow. So it almost becomes a challenge to get everything in that you possibly can before the winter comes. I started a new Facebook group for all of us that got kicked out of all the other Facebook car groups this year, and we organized a cruise. The plan was to meet up in Brecksville, and then take the Metro Parks all the way out to Westlake to one of the members' new donut shops. Now I actually have a lot of GoPro footage from the cruise itself, but I'm really struggling with making videos on the PC because everything I've done up to this point is on my phone, and I just haven't been able to figure out how to really edit it to where I'm happy with it. So, for now, this is what you have. We ended up spending an hour cruising through Valley Parkway all the way out to Westlake, and it was a really good time.
No problem.
The weather on the way home ended up being a little tricky for us street cars. Now you might not be able to tell, especially if you're sane, but our driveway is actually missing a vehicle at this point. Remember when we were doing the brakes on Wayno's car and we noticed all the rust and rot? Well, that got taken care of, and it was time to pick it up from the shop. I can't say enough good things about Elite Automotive. They really took care of us. We bought new lower control arms, they put them on, they welded the back cross member, and this car is just really a lot of fun to drive. Now that everyone had their own vehicles back, Jeanette and I hopped in Wine and Roses and headed down to Winery at Wolf Creek, which is one of our favorite places to hang out. Like I said, we want to take every advantage of this fall weather and beautiful leaves. The next thing on the agenda was Project We Don't Need No Stinkin' Trailers. I had one more cruise plan and it ended right around Dad's house, so I didn't need the trailer at our house anymore because I could just drive the race van home. This second cruise started in Olmsted Falls and drove out to Brunswick, the Ohio Pie Company, which is another one of our members' shops. Amazing pizza and cookies if you've never been there. And that was it. That was the end of the season, right? We're only halfway through the video. But Wine and Roses did go into deep storage for the winter, along with some other Vanarchy vans. Now remember when I said October was weird? Well, November is getting just as weird because on November 5th, it was 77 degrees and we went to the beach. But it was a little bit windy and that was kind of fun until I had to go rescue my wife from a sandstorm. This girl just loves the beach. So yeah, I lied. I lasted like 2 days and I pulled the van back out of storage. All that cruising around did a number on the nitrous plugs, so So I had to change those before I could go pick up my buddy Dustin and we can get some donuts. And yes, I said get donuts, not do donuts. And then, of course, I didn't want those new spark plugs to get loaded up already. It's 37 degrees out. That's cool.
Not bad for a cold street. It's when the tires moving. Yeah. That's as much as it'll ever spin, you know. Which again, being all cold, I mean, that's not bad.
And no donuts were harmed in the making of this video. The next thing on the itinerary is my dad's 65th birthday. And if you've ever met my dad or been around him, you know he throws a party like no other. There were a lot of people here that I hadn't seen in years, which was really awesome. And of course, some members of Vanarchy came by too, as well as some special surprise guests from Pennsylvania.
Thanks, everyone, for coming.
You got it, guys! Happy birthday, Dan!
Happy birthday, Wade!
Thanks, Dan. Cheers.
But the next morning I woke up, and it was clear that all the fun and games were over, and it was time to stop pretending like we don't live in Northeast Ohio. With 3 days of snow in the forecast, I had to get the trailer back so I could take it back to my dad's house just in the nick of time.